Hello, everyone. Whoa. Oh, it works. Okay. Hi. Thank you for all coming here. Thank you guys very much. And soon we will get this thing on the road. And you will see a little simple presentation from me and our new product line. And how it works, how cheap it is, how good it is. Okay? Just sit back, enjoy. Okay, today I'm gonna talk about solar power. All right. Sorry, I lost my remote. I have to use my mouse. It's funny. Okay, so what is solar power? What is solar power? As we all know, solar is the sun, and sun gives us two energy forms. One is light, one is heat, and the heat been used for hot waters and everything. But nowadays we talk more about the photovoltaic, how to use the sunlight convert to energy. This has been a very, very ancient development already, but nowadays it's getting more and more popular. And if you ask me how it's gonna work, it's really complicated. And as for me, I understand it as it's magic. Okay, it works. It actually works. All right. Okay, now let's face some problems that we have for the photovoltaics or PV or solar power. Okay, the government building huge projects, and they're still using the old method. Like, let's build a fire pump. So build it far, far away from houses. Then we will connect them together. But is that really the case? Is that really how you want to do your solar? Okay. See, that's where people live. Nice village by the sea. Okay. Now the government thinks, all right, let's build some photovoltaics. Cool. Build it here. What? No. How these people gonna get it? How supposed they can get it? So, oh, okay, great. We can connect up. All right. So, and all the grid costs a lot of money. A lot of money. Really expensive. And who's gonna pay for them? All right? The end users. They're gonna pay for the huge amount of money to pay for not just the construction of the solar site, and also the grid. Okay, that's unfair. Right? But in any catastrophic event, not that the line has been cut off, what is he gonna do? I paid money and I use nothing. That's bad, man. And now, not now, later on, the government or the scientists have came up with other plans. It's good. It's better than this. They get rid of the grid. They put the PV closer to the village, okay? But the scale and it's not suitable for the people over there. It might be too big. It might be too small. Okay, so people still wasting their money on these things. Okay, because if you build too much, then it's a waste. If you build too small, people won't get it. Well, it won't be enough. So people now trying to get their own PV stuff. Okay, they just get what they need and install in their land or on their roof or anywhere possible. Okay, so now people can determine whether I want power today or not. Okay, that's a new method, and it has been categorized in two forms. One is grid connected. Let's see how it's gonna work. This house is just some leisure house, maybe beautiful, but you see all these PV panels over here. That's used to connect it, and it has grid connected to it. And now you see how this is gonna work.
Solar power is the most abundant renewable energy resource we have available on Earth. Solar-generated electricity is created by using technology field-tested and improved upon since the 19th century. When sunlight hits the modules on a solar photovoltaic, or PV, installation, the modules convert the sun's energy into electricity that can be used to power your home.
Or magic.
Whether the electricity is being drawn from a PV installation or a utility company, your home's power performance will stay the same. The direct current, or DC power, that the installation produces is wired into an inverter. This inverter converts the DC power into an alternating current, better known as AC power. This AC power is the standard electrical current used for powering most homes, appliances, and luxuries throughout the world. The electrical current then flows from the inverter to the home's electrical service panel that feeds electricity into the household. An optional tracking meter can keep track of a home's total electrical consumption, the total output of the solar installation, and more. These tracking systems often have live display systems or online monitors, so you can track how much of your home's electricity needs are being met by your system's production and how well your system is performing at any point in time. During the day, if the solar system's production exceeds the house's electrical needs, the excess electricity is fed back into the power grid. When this occurs, you can observe the electrical meter spin backwards. Most local governments have a system of credits set in place that require utility companies to buy this excess energy back for various renewable energy standards, portfolios, and goals. In addition to reducing your electric bill, these credits can be sold to utilities. This generates revenue to pay back your cost of investment for the PV system and eventually turn a profit. At night, or any time a household is using more electricity than a solar installation is producing, the extra energy needed to power the house is pulled from the grid, as it normally would be. When you install a solar system on a home, the only noticeable difference you'll see is on your electric bill. Investing in a PV system is a smart, sensible choice that pays for itself over time by harnessing the most abundant, free form of energy available to us today, solar power.
Okay, that is very, very ideal situation. It happens in United States, it happens in Japan, but rest of the world, no grid connections. For example, in China, the electric grid says, you cannot feed back to us because your rubbish electricities, we don't want them. You see, that's how things works. And for a lot of people, like, a lot of people, and they still don't have a power grid. So that's why they need a photovoltaic or PV. So let's see how this will work. Okay, off-grid solars. All right.
An off-grid PV system is a solar-based power generation system that is installed on locations that are not connected to the grid. A typical off-grid PV system is made of PV panels, a DC combiner box, a charge controller, batteries, an inverter, and a main AC service panel. PV panels generate DC power from solar radiation. This DC power is then passed on to the charge controller through the DC combiner box. The charge controller charges the batteries and also prevents batteries from being damaged due to excessive charging or discharge. Batteries then supply the DC power to the inverter. The inverter then converts the DC power into AC power, which is then available to appliances through the main AC service panel.
Okay. You see, to forming up your upgrade system, you need at least 7 things. 7 things, okay, which is quite complicated, right? For most of you, quite complicated. For me, it's alright, but I don't know where to buy them. But I guess in your country you don't have Taobao. Yeah, you don't have Taobao or anything like that because Alibaba, no, not the same. Alright. Let's see the things you need, okay? PV panel, alright? DC combiner box, the charge controller, the batteries, inverter, AC service panel, and all your home appliances, okay? That's basically the upgrade system. So you think, if I just go buy them, then I have my system. No, because there's thousands of companies making them and thousands of different specs. How many voltage? I don't know. What's the ampage? I don't know. How are you gonna know for sure your upgrade system is safe? It's working. You see, there's thousands to choose from. Okay? Do you know which one to buy? Maybe she knows, maybe, but for most of us, don't. Okay, that's when you buy everything and you hook it up on the wall. See how messy it is gonna look like, okay? And you see those exposed wires? That's very, very dangerous. For your kid, maybe a mouse jump on it, it will cause fire, okay? It will cause huge fire, burn your house down. So it's not safe. And it's space consuming, okay? Maybe Queen doesn't mind. She got a palace all to herself, so she doesn't mind. And see all the cable rangings. Can you imagine how you're gonna connect this to that to this? It's really hard, man. Okay, so for Einstein, maybe it's easy. But for most of us, what we can say is, this, man. All right. So now we have come up with something truly easy, reliable, and good. Okay. That's what the thing we're gonna talk about today. Okay. It's called the Power Junior. All right. It's only 500 watt now, but later on you will see. All right. The power. What is Power Junior? Okay. What problem you can solve? Okay. You remember the 7 things we have mentioned? The Power Junior is your DC combiner box, is your charge controller, is your inverter, is your AC service panel. Okay. All combined together. Now you see, you need only 4 things to, maybe just 3 things, because you all have home appliances. All right, 3 things to get it work. Okay, it works flawlessly. And let's see how you hook it up. Okay. Is that hard?
No.
4 plugs, and you won't be able to get it wrong, because if it's wrong, it won't fit. Okay, so everybody can do it. All right, you got nothing to worry about. Okay, and we have multiple color options, just according to Apple. You know, they like gold, maybe black, or gray, or white. Okay, and also for the pricing. All right. Now we have seen a lot of things like this, 500 watt, big boxes, but we try to make it simple, make it light, make it looks elegant in your home. All right. And we're also trying to get the price down, get the cost down. and also reliable. So I cannot give you the exact price, but I can tell you it's cheap. Now I can say the retail price is 2 digits, US dollar, 2 digits. Okay. No. But also, we will give our distributor even better price. Okay, because this one we're not looking for a huge profit, because our company is new in Africa or any other places. So we want to try to make our good reputations as an advertisement. We're not making a huge profit on this. We want to give it a shot, and everybody knows us. Okay, that's how we want to do it. And also, not just this. Okay, you still need another 3 things to form this system. All right. So we come with packages. Packages includes your PV panels. That's package A. Your Power Junior, your battery, all your cables, and 2 LED lights. So when you buy it, you can use it tonight. It's easy in installing. You just chuck it everywhere. Then connect a few cables, up and running. Yeah, we can use it tonight. So if you're not very satisfied with just 2 light bulbs, we can give you more options. Like we can have a phone included in this package, all right? Or maybe TV, and we give you a couple hundred movies with that too. Okay, all right. And if you think, nah, not good enough, but you see, you can invite your neighbors to come over watch movie tonight. Yeah, you see, but you think, nah, not good. I want maybe something more. Okay, how about a laptop? We throw in a laptop for you. So tonight you can get online, chat, do your PPTs, maybe Word, anything. Okay, or all of this custom packages. Maybe I just want a radio. Then good. I just want a fan. Not a problem. According to you, according to customers. Okay, we can build these things any way you like it. Okay. And now, the Power Junior is rated 500 watt. So it cannot run everything. It cannot run everything, but it's cheap. It's the basic model. And everyone just need it for their basic needs, like a fan, like maybe watch 2 movies, 3 movies a night. That's fine. That's more than enough. And it looks nice on your wall. Okay? And the 2000 watt and the 5000 watt is coming. The 2000 watt is good for air conditioning, no problem. Just one small one, not the huge ones, no. But small ones, good enough for 1 room. Or your refrigerators, that's fine. Your washing machine, that's fine. For the 500 or 5000 watt, it's good for a small business. It's good for a huge family. Because you can run like 3 air conditioning. Because according to Chinese people's electric bill, every day they use about 5 kilowatt hour of electricity. This one, enough. Just like Chinese people do. They watch movie, they charge their phone, they have all the lights running. That would be enough for a large house. Okay? All this will come in 2006, this year. We'll launch them one by one. Okay. Now, about us, Clou. I don't want to say much because I don't want to advertise this. We are God, no. But we are not, seriously, we are not crap companies. Okay. We have 4,000 employees. We are established in the stock market maybe 16 years ago, and we have 2 huge buildings in Shenzhen, and we have like 4 factories, huge factories around China, and some gents has visited our factory in Chengdu, and they said, cool, it's good, it's good. It's not a workshop, it's not a shack, it's actually 5-store factory buildings. Okay, so if you wanna see more, or just Google us, Baidu us, or just a tool group, Then go to Shenzhen, go to our headquarters, and see what we accomplished. Okay, that's cool. And now, I want to talk about the environment impact. I'm not a hippie. I'm not a very environmental guy, but still, check out today how hot it is. It's only getting worse. Okay, every year it's getting worse. Say in Chengdu is now like this. In Africa, how long is it gonna take? In a few years, maybe 1 or 2 decades, it's gonna be the same. Why? Because you see, all these fire plants, all these plants are building up the air pollutions. The air pollution, that's greenhouse gases. It will block our atmosphere, and it causes global warming. Just like Chengdu, wow, hot today. I remember when I was young, Chengdu was not this hot. No, it's very cool. It's very cool. But nowadays, let's see. Watch a little movie. Just lighten the mood about the global warming. Okay, shall we?
Global warming, or none like it hot. You're probably wondering why your ice cream went away. Well, Susie, the culprit isn't foreigners, it's global warming.
Global warming?
Yeah. Meet Mr. Sunbeam. He comes all the way from the sun to visit Earth.
Hello, Earth. Just popping in to brighten your day. La 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 la. And now I'll be on my way.
Not so fast, Sunbeam. We're greenhouse gases. You ain't going nowhere.
Oh, ah, no, no, oh, God, it hurts.
Pretty soon, Earth is chock full of sunbeams. They're rotting corpses heating our atmosphere.
How do we get rid of the greenhouse gases?
Fortunately, our handsomest politicians came up with a cheap, last-minute way to combat global warming. Ever since 2063, we simply drop a giant ice cube into the ocean every now and then.
Just like Daddy puts in his drink every morning. And then he gets mad.
Of course, since the greenhouse gases are still building up, it takes more and more ice each time. Thus, solving the problem once and for all.
But
Once and for all!
Okay. Does that really solve the problem? No, maybe not. I don't think so. But you see, everything we're trying to say is just be a little kinder to our environment, okay? And all those fire plants, you might not think 70% of all the powers around the globe come from the fire plants, okay? They burn coal to make electricity, which causes a lot of pollutions. Not just air, also water. Okay, water pollutions to our drinking water. You see the water quality in Chengdu? Whoa, bad, really bad. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is solar can be very good for environmental. Okay, it also can be very useful to your household. And now it's the right time. I think it's getting really cheap now and really reliable now. So I think now it's a good time for us to switch to solar power. All right? Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
And please turn on the light. And I left some time for Q&A. And before that, I want to show you guys something. That's our junior.
Wow.
Right here. And later on, if you want to see it, this one is our first one, number 1, serial 0001, first one in the world. And our prototype is working. We have tried it, we have run it, it's working fine. All right, later on, everyone can come have a look. Okay, now if you have any questions, now's the time. Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Dennis.
Hello, Dennis.
Typically, the power system in Africa is great. Okay, and then however, there are solar panels. There are some in the system already. I've personally installed a couple of them before, and the problem is you have your power, but most parts of Africa doesn't have a constant flow of power. A lot of times the power goes off. Maybe there's a problem. The lights can go off anytime without even notice and all that. Now, we were having problems with automatic switching over.
All right.
Okay. Sometimes the switch over doesn't synchronize so well, so it ends up tripping the other units.
All right.
And then it works for maybe a month or two, and then the solar panel is working. The PV unit is okay, but all the other controls are not functioning properly. So you realize the battery is not charging well. In the night, you don't have power, and the main grid goes off, and your solar can also give you power.
Okay.
So how is your system going to check those things? Because if the switching over isn't so appropriate, end users are not going to enjoy it, because of course if it's my mom, she doesn't know how to go there to go change to the solar if there's power in the battery for the inverter to run the appliances in the house.
All right. Thank you. And now for your question, I can answer that. But our 500 watt now don't have this function. But from our 2000 watt ones, we have that one. It's called the hybrid connections. Yeah, it has solar connections, also the grid connections. You have two connectors. So during the days, all your appliance will be using solar, and the battery, you will drain the battery till it's 30%. Then when it's 30% and the night has fallen, it's getting dark and the power, the solar does not providing enough, then it will automatically switch to the grid to power up your house and also charge your battery to 60%. So tomorrow, when the light is on, you can use your solar again. It's smart synchronizing. Unlike the old ways, you have to flip a switch. With our hybrid connections, it's all gone. It will be the new experience. You won't feel the delay or lag, because everything you have is come from the battery. Okay, it's much better than those spiky grid powers. Right, you will have better improvement of experience. Thank you. Anyone else? All right.
Okay, I'm Rocky.
Hi.
I'm not a scientist, but I don't know this question. With the solar, I know it uses sun. But what about during the winter time where there is no sun, or part of Africa where, say, April going, big rains or heavy rains falls, no good sunlight? How does it power the solar panel?
Okay.
Or how would it work? Would it be able to work accurately, or how?
Okay. For this matter, we have to say that the sun's radiation, okay, and the lights, it's when it's when it's cloudy, it still produces, but because it absorbs the ultraviolet light, not just the lights we can see, but the other particles. All right, but when it's cloudy, it's not as efficient as the brightened days, but still it will charge, even with the rain, it will charge, but only a little bit. For this matter, we have hybrid connections to help you from 2,000 watt, 5,000 watt, because this one is just basic model for your household, for your emergency, or for your really basic needs. for lighting and everything. But for the 2,000 and 5,000 watt, they are more complicated because they have multiple ways to charge it. Like I said, you can have the grid connection. You can also have your diesel generators connect together. When the battery is drained to 30%, it will send the signal to the diesel generator. It will start automatically. Then when it's charged to 50 or 60%, it will send the signal to shut it off. Or you simply have to buy a bigger pack of batteries to prepare for rainy days or for any circumstances. But that's a drawback for solar. It's not constant. Okay, thank you. Sorry, just one. Yeah, just one more.
For me, my main concern here is about the battery.
All right.
I want to know like the durability of the battery.
The battery.
Yeah.
But this one, we come with a package. Now what we're trying to do is have everybody as a distributor, not an end user. Okay. This one we can sell you for a very discounted price, and also if you want to buy a battery, we can give you a list of battery from China. Okay, from the top ones, from the lithium ion, which is very expensive, to the lead acid carbide batteries, basically. But you can swap them all the time. It's fine. But if you're concerned about the quality of the battery, I suggest we can do a comparison, the battery comparison. Later on in our factory, we buy all the brands and we test them together to see which one you want, which one is the best. That's fine. Okay. So, but for us, we don't know squawk about the battery, but we know how to test them. Then we will give you the the best at the price and the quality range. Okay. Hi.
Mine is not really a question, maybe an observation. You are doing marketing.
Yeah.
And I think in Africa we have been, most people have believed that solar energy is not for people who are connected to the grid. Actually, that's the market you are going to meet.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember through our Ministry of Education in Kenya, we were training actually people on solar technologies. And maybe your marketing, if you had the chance to organize something like this,
right,
back to the people, it will be very good. Because I think your product is still new.
Yeah.
I remember when you were training, you are still telling them to buy inverters, and they are so huge. And everybody has his own product. Some of them, the sine wave output is not genuine, so it keeps fluctuating.
Yeah.
So maybe as you organize to penetrate the market, I would suggest that you also plan for trainings. It is possible to train people, find many people you can train in a day, so that they also understand your product. And because of the people who normally install for others, they can easily recommend your product to the other people. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna answer that first. We're gonna answer that first because next month we're going to Ghana. First Ghana, then Kenya.
Okay, from Kenya. So.
Cool. Then we go to Kenya and other countries. Maybe this year or maybe next year. But we're gonna visit majority of the countries. Okay. So to show our product to the people and also find our distributors. And you mentioned the trainings. That's the thing I try to skip. Because why? I need a training-less product. When we designed the product, we said no brain design. Everybody can use them. Okay, so no dramas, no issues with the safeties. Just hang it on the wall. And I don't know if you guys can see. There's only one switch. Okay, on, off. That's it. Nothing else. Down here, nothing. Okay, So for this is that, and for the future product line, it's gonna be all the same. I don't want to give you reading out many other complicated stuff. No, just one switch. Everybody use them, and it's totally smart and controlled on its own. Okay, thank you, and we will go to your country. No problem.
Thank you. It's quite an enlightening presentation. Thank you for that. I'm not in electricals, so I'm not an engineer. Let me ask a very naive question. Please don't laugh at me.
No, don't worry.
This box.
Yeah.
Is it accompanied by a panel?
Oh,
the panel.
For the panel and for the battery, for everything, we will organize for you. But personally, for Clou, our company, we don't produce them. But we know almost every company in China who are manufacturing them. So we can give you special deals. We can give you a good price. We can give you good qualities. Basically, what you need, just give us. We will form your own packages. Okay.
My next question, just be patient with me, is as marketers, we are not back at home. We can only give you links.
That's cool.
Individuals who do that. I'm Lawrence, I come from Kenya.
All right.
I would like to have your contacts. I can give you several people who are in real estate.
Right.
Quite a number of people. And I know of one person who deals with solar. So we usually meet in a forum.
All right.
Because the solar guy and the real estate guys, we have a forum where we meet. So kindly tell me when you're going to Kenya, I can give you the contact, and also I'll get in touch with them so that you can meet.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Because I'm thinking about October, I think. So maybe we'll keep in touch. We have WeChat contacts. We will keep in touch, and we will keep you noted when I go to Kenya. Okay? Thank you very much.
I'm going to talk again, sorry. Because you said you're going to Ghana very soon.
Yeah.
I'm a Ghanaian. The major problem that we're facing in Ghana with power is apparatus going off and off.
All right.
Going on and off. It just power just goes off and just comes on. And then this disturbs appliances so much. Now, solar has been in the system for a very long time, but a lot of people think it's quite expensive because the national grid, don't put it that way, the electricity bills are almost always subsidized. So they pay little for power, but now it isn't the same. Now it's going up and up and up and up. And then because the power just goes on and off, the main thing that they would want to see is how the power will be constant if they install a solar panel.
Okay.
And then from now, you don't have the hybrid switch system. If you can...
We have prototypes.
You have prototypes.
We don't have
yes, but you don't have the product yet.
We have the product. It's a prototype. It's not ready for the market.
Okay.
But later on, this year.
Yeah, but there are automatic changeover switches.
Yes.
That you can attach to your device.
Yes.
Yeah, during installation. Now, I would suggest that if you could recommend a very good one, like some good ones.
Yes.
That you will, if you're going to sell, you sell with them. All right, because from my personal experience, you could install automatic switchover. That is going to mess up with your system.
True.
And then the end user wouldn't know that it is the changeover switch that messed up your system or messed up his system. And all that they're going to say is your product isn't good because it worked for like a month or two.
Yes.
And it's no more working or it has a problem. So and the changeover switch is very important because of the surges, and then whenever it changes over, it should be able to contain certain tolerance of power and all that, so that it's not going to mess up either the home grid, the home setup, or your system. And that is very, very important. So if you're going to work on this, please just add advice.
For the 2000 watt ones, I said with hybrid connections, that's basically solving all your problems. And from 2000 watt ones and up, it's all gonna be hybrid connections. For this one, it's for the off-grid system only, because like to say, I have a cow shed, I want to have this, I want to have a fan for my cow. That's cool. That will help you. Or I live in really remote islands, I need something like this. That's cool. If you have a grid, then you should get the 2000 watt ones, because it will charge up with your grid too, but it will also reduce your energy bill quite a lot, significant. But yeah. But what you say is you don't want the physical switches. We replace that with a logic switch. So when the power grid is down, the system will automatically detect it, and it will switch to the solar or the batteries. Okay, so in that, all our software engineering is already done. It's very simple. It's already done. Now, our prototype is sitting in our office, is sitting in our factory in Chengdu. If you are ready to see, come to see. But it's not ready for the market, because why? It looks like a big iron box. So I don't want to bring it to the market. Oh, my product looks nice and clean. There, that's it. Yeah, keep going.
I wanted to ask, what type of distributors are you looking at? What do you look out for your distributors? You're going to Ghana, right? So, yeah. And I'm a Ghanaian too, so I'd like to know what exactly you are looking out for in your distributors, and is it that you're going to convey the goods to them for them to sell, or how is it going to be like?
For our distribution things, we're still working on that, and Miss Ray, she's gonna be our head in charge of the distributors, and we're still working on that. But today, I just want to show you, we are a company capable of delivering systems like this. If you are really interested, we'll talk about the terms. We'll talk about how we're gonna proceed with our cooperations, and satisfy you, satisfy us. Done. It's easy. Okay. So later on, we'll keep in touch, and this group will keep you updated with a newer product coming out or newer technologies. Okay? All right. Sorry.
No, I'm Ibrahim from Sierra Leone. Like the questions my brother asked about the battery capacity.
Yeah.
Sierra Leone is embarking on solar panel as a UN-funded program.
Okay.
All the government, all the hospitals and the roads are used and be powered by solar.
Okay.
But we have a lot of difficulties. And even now, sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off.
Yeah.
Why? Because of battery.
Yes.
So we have a big place, almost all in the regions, but we have a major problem with batteries. So if you are going to Africa, you must make sure that you take better products to our people.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what I'm recommending.
First thing, when we going out for the packages, we will have at least 20 types of same capacity batteries lying in our factory. We're gonna test each individual of them, whether it's good or it's not. Okay, and compare it by price, compare it by the quality, and I'll upload to YouTube or Youku or anything or any site for you guys to see which one you guys want. Okay, and we'll give you the generic things. All right, not just fake stuff. No, because we are a big company, we can't do that. Lawyers will choke us. Yeah. Thank you.
No, he's already asked. He asked the question.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me ask another question. Not as a lay person. Now, I have a clientele I know of people who would want, because of, he talked about the instability, or especially at the grid level. You will get people have built in, the transformer there cannot supply.
All right.
Cannot meet the demand. And they have those challenges. And I know it's a place that sunlight is adequate.
Okay.
That region. But the challenge they may face is for the excess. Selling back to, because now the problem with our grid, our grid is monopoly. It's a government. It's a government thing. Yeah?
Yes.
I only know of one institution that managed to have an agreement with the government, because it's a university. They have their solar system, so the excess they sell. So they agreed, but from maybe it's something still the government in Kenya is opening up. It's something we can discuss further. But my question is, now that before they can sell to the grid, okay, is there a way that it's just the simple as in it's solar, when it's hits 30, they only get from the grid, and that's it. So when it's full, they get back to the solar without selling. Does it have the same mechanism for the 2,000 and the 5,000?
For all our product, nowadays we have a physical switch, not the physical, but it's software. A program that says you cannot go back to grid. It's anti-reversing system. So nowadays, everything must be single way. Only grid come to you, you're not going back to grid. Because the grid supports that called smart grid. Only 2 countries have them, America and Japan. So for all of us, we don't have it. So the grid won't buy it from you. And if you go back to the grid, they will charge you a lot of fine, you know. And now, what we're trying to do in next year, we were trying to do smart microgrid. Because when everybody have one in your village or in your community, everybody have a 2,000 watt one or 5,000 watt one. We can connect each house. Let's say you guys can connect it together, or you can form a network. When you are running low, he will purchase from you. You sell to him. You buy from them. That's your microgrid system. Yes. Nowadays, the prototype is under developing, but later on, each village or community will have a huge centralized box, like a server thing, so everyone can hop their lines onto it, so everybody can form a huge, not huge, but medium-sized grid in the region. Yeah, how cool is that? Everybody sharing. Yeah. Yeah, later on, we have many things to talk about. So how about now we have something to eat, something to drink, some time to relax. I can have my drink. Then we talk in groups. Any problems, any suggestions, welcome. Okay? Thank you guys.